You heard it here. Burn your tongue for the earth. Do it. Do it now. Burn your tongue for the earth. Hello again, YouTube. I am back, and this time I'm gonna do a meme review about zero waste. What is zero waste? What is a meme review? These are all questions that we have that we are answering today. So, being like an herbally inclined sort of hippie person, I have always been interested in like sustainable living and eco-fashion and trying to be less shitty to the planet in general so that further humans down the line can enjoy the same natural resources as I. Zero waste is a really dumb name for a movement where we just try to like buy less shit and use less like single-use plastics. And you know, for some people the goal is to literally go zero waste, in which you are not producing trash. Unattainable for most of us, but we do our best and torture ourselves in the process. I'm going to be reacting to this bucket of memes and videos that I've compiled about the zero waste lifestyle, and we're going to live and we're going to laugh and we're going to learn and we're going to love. I promise you that.
Ridiculous!
Every time I find an easy zero waste swap that I can actually incorporate into my life. Same little dude. Next one, we have old me bought packaged tortillas. New me makes tortillas at home. How dare you buy packaged tortillas? I am judging you right now. Real talk, I've been meaning to make my own tortillas for probably a decade and I've never done it. Which is more pointless, Jason Momoa's bodyguards or putting bananas in plastic? Alright, I'm already getting controversial here. I don't like plastic either, but I feel like that plastic actually has a point. It's preventing the bananas from emitting ethylene oxide, which causes other bananas to ripen and get brown faster. I think that's why they do this. Otherwise, it's literally the stupidest thing ever.
Washing cloth diapers, apartment edition.
Hats off to you if you do cloth diapers. I am probably not even allowed in the environmentalist club because I don't do cloth diapers for my babies. I am sorry, Mother Earth. I'm sorry, God. She washes her like little baby diapers twice. Dude, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, no, I don't really do mud.
But you're a garden fairy!
Ironic, isn't it?
We would definitely be friends in real life.
Okay, if you have these, like these little fruit things with the holes in the bottom, you're gonna wanna stop throwing these away. Here's why: whenever you open them up, those little holes at the bottom, if you have things like ribbon, you want to be more organized, you can thread them through the bottom. And they fit perfectly. My mom likes to craft, and I feel like this is the best way I found to organize it. So, now you can see they perfectly, and I mean perfectly, fill that up. And you can just pull them out.
I might start doing the ribbon thing. I like that a lot. It's super satisfying.
Plastic you're throwing away in the recycling bin probably isn't being recycled. Here's why. The oil industry sold us on the idea of plastic recycling only so they could sell us more plastic, but the system never really worked. And they never wanted it to because they make more money from creating new plastic than recycling the old. The solution is not recycling, it's banning plastic and instead practicing these amazing things.
I can get behind though.
Things I don't buy anymore thanks to zero waste living, part 7. Instead of body wash, I buy bars of soap. Instead of plastic razors, I use a safety razor, and I no longer buy makeup wipes and instead use these reusable cotton rounds or just double cleanse.
I mean, yeah, body wash was literally like the most pointless invention.
I was today years old when I found out if you have an old mascara that you're gonna throw away, don't throw it away. Instead, wash it with some Dawn, put it in a Ziploc bag, and mail it to Wildlife Refuge.
Like I want to, and I think it's cool, but I'm not gonna do that.
They use these wands to scrape away oil and mites and infections from wildlife.
Now, if I was like a makeup professional for a living and I went through like a bunch of mascara, more than like 2 a year, I could see myself making the effort and just like making a day of cleaning all the old makeup stuff and mailing it in.
This fire log is made out of coffee grounds. It's true, this is the Java log, and you might be thinking why.
Dude, I bet that smells so good.
Not only is it upcycling, it also burns cleaner than wood, producing 80% less carbon monoxide.
Can you eat the Java log?
Simple things I do in my daily life to reduce waste. First is make my own bread, tortillas, pita breads, and so forth to reduce my single-use plastic.
Dude, that's actually a really good tip if you got the time and energy and, dare I say, skill?
I also let my dog lick peanut butter jars because if you didn't know, things had to be
I'll hear
completely
out.
clean before being
But my
recycled, and
first
he helps
reaction
me
is,
save water.
It's just going in the trash anyway. I remember in uni, a lot of my friends who came from like other parts of the country that weren't the Pacific Northwest were super weirded out because we were told in our dorms to rinse out our recycling. And they're like, I have to wash my trash? College girls, before and after their first intro to environmental science class. Yeah. And then we calmed down. You don't have to be a Greta about everything. If you want to change minds and hearts, you don't have to scream at world leaders. Disposable, compostable, reusable. Just drink it out of the pot, guys. You heard it here. Burn your tongue for the earth. Do it. Do it now. Burn your tongue for the earth. Me, thinking about saving yet another empty sauce jar, even though there are 16 389 empty jars in my cabinet. Lord of the Rings memes are my favorite. And, I don't need to disclose to you how many empty jars are in my cabinet. Saving the earth together, guys. One jar at a time. When you put the spider outside instead of killing it. Yes! Spider saving gang! Give this video a big like if you hate spiders. Give this video a subscribe if you love spiders and save them. You recycling and avoiding single use. Billionaires racing to space, generating approximately 75 tons of CO2 in 10 minutes. I mean, yeah. They just look so happy when they're doing it. I don't know. I'm space race neutral. I just don't really care. It does negate some of our efforts here on Earth, though. The most eco-friendly way to travel. If you ever want a very spicy story about the olden days, look up why broomsticks are associated with witches. When you use $20 to do a line of instead of a plastic straw. Nobody should laugh at that. You guys are degenerates. Old me. Pour the water out. New me. Saves rice water for plants because it's full of nutrients. Rice water is full of nutrients and it's great for your skin and you can save it. But if you pour it on your plants are probably going to get like moldy or the soil will get moldy. Who's trying these hacks? Expectation to have all secondhand and sustainable clothing. The reality, needing to occasionally shop fast fashion, but slowing my overall consumption. Yes, that is what I like to hear. Eco-friendly bathroom swaps. Okay, hair bars. I haven't tried hair bars, but I'm open to the idea. Taking shorter showers. I don't want to do that. Metal razor. Yeah. Reusable cotton rounds. Just use a microfiber cloth. It'll change your life. Yeah, reusable cotton swabs. Okay, like, I've seen these, and I know that some of y'all are all about the reusable, like, plastic-looking ear miner, but I think they're disgusting. And I know you just wash them, and I know I'm being silly, but I think they're gross. This man develops eco-bricks out of fast-growing mushrooms, claiming to be stronger than ordinary concrete. I'm pretty sure this is fact-checked true because mushrooms have a compound called chitin in them, and that is one of the strongest organic materials on Earth, and mushrooms have a lot of it. So hats off to this guy. Good for you. I love these kind of memes that are like really uplifting and positive. Zero waste essentials. I like it how it has an Instagram section and a budget section. I do want to get like the fancy Instagram stainless steel bentos because they're pretty, but in real life I just use jars and like reusable Tupperware. 2 raccoons. Aberdeen's first winery in town is turning food waste into fruity wine. Alright, my first reaction is like, ugh, prison wine. But I bet like the food waste they're getting is actually not super gross. Like a lot of restaurant surplus is just like, oh, we're just not going to be able to use this, whatever. You don't need a straw. Oh my god, I think the straw thing is kind of overblown. A lot of the zero waste stuff gets a little Karen-y people who get into this, like people who get into anything, are sometimes just looking for a reason to judge you and like wag their finger at you. You bad straw user. Speaking of which, I'm using a reusable straw. Go me. I don't really love reusable straws because there could be harboring mold, guys. And I can't always find a pipe cleaner to clean out my straw. So I like pour boiling water into it, hoping for the best, like hoping upon hope that there won't be no mold in it. But I can't see it. So I don't know what's going on in there. We don't need a handful of people doing zero waste perfectly. We need millions of people doing it imperfectly. Yes, also yes. Me bringing my reusable cup to the coffee shop hoping for acceptance. I heard that Starbucks is finally taking reusable cups again. I think that is great. Try to be kind to your barista and like actually wash your cup out. Because I know baristas who are like, yeah, some people just have like crusty old milk in there and I have to refill it and like gag a little bit. When you really want a soda but don't want to support the corporations killing our planet. Yeah, me at Starbucks. When you see someone pick up litter, guys who pick up litter have BDE. Alright, back to the Karen memes. Don't be like this. The reality is that some of your friends just aren't going to be into giving a shit about the environment. And if you're always nagging them about it, they will dig their heels deeper. And they will litter more, and they will consume more, just to spite you. Me explaining to my parents why we need to change all of our habits to not destroy the planet. A lot of people are like super interested in it, and maybe your family can like work with you and be open to learning new stuff.
Here are some sustainable mascara options. The first is LA Cosmetics, which is a really sustainable company. Pause to read why. But they use bamboo in their packaging because it's a really sustainable grass crop that grows quickly, and it allows them to use a lot thinner plastic material that you can still recycle after. To dispose of it, you can crack it open using an X-Acto knife or a hammer and compost the cake.
Nobody's gonna do that. Make things easier on people so that they will actually do good things for the world.
I have to hand it to the Soviet Union. It was really a zero waste society. I mean, you didn't use plastics, you didn't throw anything away. If you got a plastic bag, that was your plastic bag. You washed it, you hung it out to dry, you used it over and over and over again.
Hey, don't be surprised if one day I just...
Yeah, that's definitely goals. Less lawn to mow, I will say. Yeah, you don't necessarily need all the bamboo stuff. It looks cool though for a little bit till it falls apart.
Have you ever seen a staple-free stapler? It works for small amounts of paper, and we use it to staple our labels.
How's it work?
I don't have to buy any more staples.
Dude, that's so sick.
Why I don't shop at H&M. 90% of clothes end up trashed or burnt, and H&M plays a big role. After being called out as fast fashion, they launched in-store recycling bins and offered a discount for people to bring in clothes, which seems great, but really just encourages people to buy more clothes and create more waste.
I actually really like H&M's recycling program. I mean, just like any fast fashion, if you're like buying an insane amount of clothes every year, like chill out for your wallet's sake and for the earth's sake. But I love that they take all like used textiles, because whenever you donate stuff, if it's not like good enough to resell at like Goodwill, they have pretty high standards. They're just gonna throw it away. And so at least you know that it'll actually be recycled if you take it to the H&M recycling thing.
Things in my non-aesthetic zero waste life. I have a cabinet full of plastic containers and jars. I keep old packaging.
I used to sell on eBay and I kept all the old packaging.
I keep a bag of compost in my freezer.
I will not be doing that. Zero wasters be like, this is my trash in a month. Yeah, dude, if only. When you bring your own bag to a supermarket, a Disney princess. Plastic pollution. Me trying to enjoy a day filled with nature. When you have you're full but have a tiny bit of food left and you don't want to throw it away. Been there. Author asks why his book called No More Plastic was wrapped in plastic. What are you gonna do, man? Well, that was fun and probably overly long and drawn out, but I had fun. And if you guys have any great zero waste tips or tricks and you want to share them, please feel free to do so. And I will continue on my sort of attempting at low waste lifestyle and not call it zero waste, because that's dumb. But a nice goal to have, like more of a horizon that we could probably never reach. Anyway, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I love you lots. I will see you guys next week or the week after or whenever I get around to uploading. Bye!